Seriously, who's messing with my mic?
My kids.
Get your paws off.
That's what happens when you invade their play space with the mics.
That live.
Hey, I forgot to put on my shirt.
Oh, pause it. I'm going to go grab it. You just stay there.
Okay.
Act cool.
Cool.
We're live.
Dads of Erie. It's Jay and RJ. RJ just right now, but Jay's coming back with my sweet jacket.
Hey, usually I said Dads of Erie.
It's episode 18.
We're so glad we're on your commute today. Or you're listening to us in the bathtub. We have a fan who listens to us in the bathtub.
What?
Yeah,
Is it a dude?
We're gonna talk about this
Is
tonight.
it a dude? Or a girl?
It's a dad.
A dad who takes baths?
Hey,
I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying.
we'll get into it.
Well, we should get into it. I mean,
No. Let's save that.
okay.
All
Well,
right.
how about worst date part 2 then?
Okay, but yes, we'll get there.
Oh,
It's so good to be with you again,
I know.
dude. And we're just so thankful you're listening still.
You put up with us for 18 episodes.
18 episodes. That's a lot of time with Jay and RJ.
Yeah.
Way too much time.
Way too
almost.
much time. It's like nine hours.
Yeah. But our wives really listen to this every week.
I know.
It's so funny.
Because we get texts. You can tell when they listen to it because we get texts.
I got a text at like
because you
6:50.
excused my wife of being desperate enough to put up with me after my date story last week.
Yeah.
And she's like, desperate enough?
Desperate enough.
Oh, desperate enough? Yeah.
Yeah. It was like 6:50 in the morning, okay? And Andrea's like texting me. She says, desperate? Ha ha ha.
Desperate? Ha ha ha. Yeah.
I'm on my way to work listening to you guys.
I know.
It's like, sorry, Andrea. You're not that desperate.
I know.
RJ's just that cool.
I'm that good.
That suave.
Suavecito, in fact.
Ooh. We still need some background music of this Italian love song stuff.
What?
Remember
What?
we needed this
When we're talking
the other
about
week.
when we're talking about suave stuff.
Suave stuff. When we're talking about dates, we need some theme music that
All right,
sets the mood.
Let me
Some
get
pasta, some meatballs.
some meatballs.
I'm
What
a
is
bad
that?
Italian.
Terrible. Okay, so I have another date story for you.
Okay. We're on the worst date ever, part 2, and I have a date story for you as well.
Did you figure out one?
Yeah, I got a better one.
All right. So mine is I was in college.
Right.
Okay, and put some context here. I was at a small Christian college. So I was hanging out with this girl.
I've never heard this story.
A friend of mine wanted to date her friend.
Yeah.
So I ended up having be kind of the third wheel or whatever,
yeah.
or hang out with the other friends that he
Yeah.
could hang out with the other, so that whole thing.
Yeah, it's the ride along.
But it ended up being that we went up one night to Lookout Mountain in Golden, which is it's kind of an overlook.
Yeah.
It has a nickname, Makeout Mountain, obviously. So we go up there.
Wait, pause. I think this is Confessions of Dads of Erie.
I don't know if it's confessions, but so we're up there, and next thing I know, she's holding my hand.
What?
And
wait. You
kinda
didn't know you weren't holding her hand?
No, she grabbed my hand.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was like, "What's up?"
You must have some really hot cologne on.
I must have something.
Some Axe body spray.
The college boy stank. A whole can.
Yeah,
I'm good. Ladies.
Hey.
So we're holding hands.
Did you have a puka shell necklace on?
There's a high possibility of that.
That was just a wild.
That's
goose
what
chase.
did it. That's what did it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So we're holding hands. We're up there. That goes all good. We go back for the night, whatever. Nobody says, she doesn't say anything to me. I don't say anything to her.
Right.
We hang out another time. I think we were watching a movie somewhere or something in somebody's dorm room. Same thing. She holds my hand. I'm like, oh, cool. All right. So I plan this whole thing. I get spaghetti and I get meatballs and I get sauce and I get it all cooked up. I light a candle even though that violates dorm room rules,
Oh, rebel.
You know what I'm saying? Figuring it all out.
Yeah.
Invite her over. She walks in. She looks at me, looks at the table, looks at me, looks at the table, looks at me, and goes, I don't like you. And then just left.
Oh, that is harsh.
Oh, I know. I was like, how did I misread that one?
Like,
so I sat there and ate like a pound of spaghetti by myself, like, whatever.
Whatever.
You're lost, lady.
She held your hand twice, but she wasn't into you.
I don't know, dude. That's what I'm saying. What happened?
What is that all about?
That's what I'm saying.
Women.
I know.
Women.
Can't read them.
You can't read them.
Yeah, that's, I was like, how did I misread that one?
Yeah, oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, so this is early in college.
Okay.
You know, it's like just the initial like first date type stuff, just to fill it out.
Yeah.
It's more of a see there we go. This is more like by the pool though.
Well, I know that's what it's called, by the pool.
Oh. Anyways, so we're first date, and something I ate in the earlier of the day, my stomach was a little turned.
Oh
Right?
gosh.
I mean, you just can't like, you just can't release.
No.
Body
You cannot.
at a
No.
date.
No, you gotta hold that in no matter
right?
how bad it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Like every man's been there.
You're like sitting there, like shifting your weight every 2 seconds, like.
You're in the car. You're like,
Oh, gosh.
I've got to
Oh,
get
my
out of
gosh.
the car.
And you're like, where are they going? Because
Yeah,
if they're not coming out, they're going somewhere, and it can't be good.
We're sorry to get crass on you tonight, but anyways, I'm in the car and I'm thinking, there's no way I can hold one in. So I know that a block away is a random park, even though I don't want to hang out with her anymore. We're done for the night. Like I'm like, yeah, but I've got to go. I've got to this, let some
Get
air.
outdoors. You got to get outdoors.
Yeah. Swing in, and I have to spend another hour with this girl in an abandoned parking lot at night because I had to stop and
take care of business. Yeah.
take care of business, which doesn't help because then you really got to take care of business, and you're trying to wrap it up, get home.
Wow.
It was the worst date ever. It's got to be the worst date ever. It's just like, and then I had the next week. I had to define the relationship because we hung out so much from the date.
Oh, this is
because
we
we
going
talked
somewhere, but you're
about-
like,
yeah.
no, I had to fart.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell her that.
I pulled over to the park because I had to take care of gas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about bathtubs. Let's get to it.
I'm interested to hear this.
Of all our listeners, I want you to try to name the person that sits in the bathtub and listens
to us.
And it's close friend. Not. Anyways,
Thomas?
It's a listener. Nope. Yeah, it is the one and only Cold Steel.
No way.
Yeah, the garage sale man.
The garage sale guy listens to us in the bathtub.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, go over to our YouTube channel. Search Dads of Erie on YouTube.
It's episode 16, right?
It's episode 16. Garage sailing is what we called it, like sailing like a boat.
Cold Steel is a really cool dude.
It's no longer on iTunes, so go over to YouTube, check it out. It's a really good episode, but that is, if you listen to that episode, you'll understand my disbelief here.
In fact, he wants to come back on and describe and talk us through why men should take baths.
I would be interested to hear this.
He was a great garage sale expert.
Maybe he's a good bath
One of the
expert,
best
too.
episodes we've ever had
yeah.
by many listeners' standards.
Definitely.
But yes, he is a bath. And you know what? I'll be honest. Confessions of Jay here. I take baths. You know this.
I know this.
I take baths in the winter sometimes to warm up and to relax.
I can kind of understand that. Bath to me is just so gross now.
Why?
It's just gross. You're sitting in your own soot.
For the age of civilization, we've taken baths up until the last 30 years.
I know, because now we've evolved and we can pour water on ourselves at a temperature that's reasonable and stand there and let all the stuff fall off and go down a drain instead of sitting in it.
Now we have Axe body wash.
And that too.
Yeah. Not that we support Axe body wash. Anyways, he wants to come on and talk about bathtub.
Well, we should have him back on.
We would love to know, no video or picture documentation,
Yeah, please, no.
But we would love to know your view of bath. Is it
yay or nay?
Do you lose your man card by taking a bath? Let's be honest. I've lost my man card a long time ago, so I don't even care anymore.
It's gone.
I'm just a dad.
It's just a dad.
Just a dad.
Dad
All right.
card.
At least I don't wear cargo shorts.
What's wrong with cargo shorts?
We've talked about this before.
I like cargo shorts. The utility is worthwhile.
In 400 years, they're going to have them in a museum as a timestamp of this exact time of Dad's life.
Yeah.
Cargo
And I'll be
shorts.
part of that history. I'll be part of that history with all my pockets
All right, it's moving on.
and all my stuff.
All your Old Navy cargo shorts.
I think we have big news coming up,
we
though.
do. Episode 19.
You guys got to stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button over on iTunes, Dad's of Erie, or YouTube.
Yep.
Because there's always video episode, too.
John David, Tim, you will not want to miss this big news.
All of our fans, listen up on episode 19. We got something coming.
We can't say
Be
yet.
prepared. We can't say anything yet. Big news.
It's going to be a blast. And it's going to be
Oh, yeah.
the best Christmas ever. I'll give that away.
Oh, man. So we know it's Christmas time.
Christmas
But
time.
that's all we're telling you right now.
That's all we're telling you.
That's all we're telling you.
All right, big news, episode 19.
Listen
Well,
in. Tune in.
we get off the podcast last Saturday night. We go to bed, get our, 8-7 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Show up the next morning, and that day, that Sunday morning, you and I say yes to what?
Making 40 pounds of chicken wings.
How do we get into that?
Well, so our church was hosting an event called Food Trucks and Football.
Yeah.
And
Which
one
is-
of the food trucks bailed out on them kind of last minute. And they were scampering to try to figure out more food because you didn't want to put all that on the one food truck. But we also didn't want to take business away from the food truck.
Right.
So we're trying to come up with something that was different than that food truck.
And our vice president of operations of Dad's of Erie, Melissa,
Yeah. A huge shout out to her.
yeah, asked us, helped us pull this off.
Yeah, because we didn't have to do any shopping or anything.
Yeah, she went to Costco for us.
And bought 40 pounds of wings and all the other
sauce,
all-
butter,
oil,
Cokes.
all of it. Yeah.
But we make a plan Sunday morning. We show up Sunday night. We pop a tent, pop our banner, Dad's of Erie banner, which is right behind us in the studio. And we make wings for about 2.5 hours.
Yeah. It was a solid 2.5 hours.
I got a little worried by when we dipped the first batch in and we had put a little too much oil and it got on fire.
Hey, things happen. Okay.
And that stain, if you drive up to our church and look in the parking lot, that stain is
That oil stain is still there. So
Sorry, Gary.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Our bad.
Our bad.
But we made a lot of wings.
It was a blast. How many wings did we sell?
40 pounds.
40 pounds?
And I think about 6 to 8 wings in a pound. We were selling
Yeah.
6 wings for $6.
It was a blast.
Which we learned some lessons from that.
Yeah, what was the major lesson we learned? We don't want to be in the food industry.
That was the major one, yeah. Because I love making wings. Like
Yeah.
we've done it before. I don't know if we've talked about it on the podcast.
On
but
bro
I've done it-
night- on
I've
bro
done it- On
nights.
bro night, I've made wings.
Yeah,
I always
twice.
enjoyed it, and I've always joked with my wife saying how I should open up like Big Daddy's Wing Shop.
Ooh, that'd be fun. But no way.
This learned me that I didn't want to do that.
No, we're out of food service.
I done learned.
We got into it and we got out in one day.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
No food truck necessary for us.
But we had a really good sauce.
We
And-
did. So we use Frank's.
Cut it with a stick of butter.
Cut it with a stick of butter. It spreads a little easier that way too.
And it gets a little mellow on the taste.
And then we learned to salt them a little bit too.
Yeah, salt them before you cover them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we actually probably sold more of what specialty drink than wings.
LaCroix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were the geniuses that sold LaCroix.
We asked for LaCroix from Costco, and we had a flat of it, so we were selling it by the can.
We've got to do a LaCroix episode, by the way. I'm writing that down.
I don't like LaCroix.
I know you don't. But you know what? LaCroix is the #1 selling drink outside of beer in Erie.
Do you know this for a fact?
My research would show
Your
that
research?
that LaCroix
Between your household and my household?
between every household I know,
The LaCroix.
LaCroix is an epidemic.
That's true. And then the off-brand versions, too.
Oh,
'cause,
yeah.
Like King
'Cause
Soopers now has theirs.
There's so many unique tastes out there. So we're gonna have a LaCroix episode.
All right,
But
LaCroix
we
episode
sold
coming.
tons of LaCroix that night. It was a blast though. It was a lot of fun.
No, it was. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun working it with you, and
Yeah.
it was fun making 40 pounds of wings.
We had Dads of Erie, Matt and Mark show up and help us.
Yeah, some more Dads of Erie.
So thank you to the big shout out to those guys.
Honorary Dads of Erie now.
Honor days. Yeah, we probably should have them on sometime.
Yeah.
Talk about it. But it was a blast.
Mhm.
I love wings.
I do too.
And I ate a ton of wings that night. How many
Oh, I
wings
did.
do you think we ate?
Oh, probably a pound each.
Oh, more than that.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. I probably had 18, 20 wings that night.
2 pounds? 2 or 3 pounds.
2 or 3 pounds. Yeah.
Wow. I probably did too, but I
Over like a.
guess yeah, because I was
period.
sneaking them here and there.
Yeah, I was
and
thinking
yeah.
over here there. We
And
probably
then
ate
the
our
last batch. We ate a whole batch between the two of us.
Maybe we should tell this on. Melissa's like, hey, we didn't make our money because you guys ate our
Yeah.
money. But we almost broke even. We were one basket short of breaking even for that.
Which tells me one thing.
What's that?
You got to have a lot of respect for these people in the food business.
Oh, especially the wing business. How
I
do
mean,
they make money?
I don't know. The only thing I could think of is maybe the wholesale price versus like even Costco.
Right, and maybe the liquor price too, so you make some money up with selling drinks,
selling
with it,
drinks or
and
whatever else,
fries,
too, yeah.
and specialties, dips.
Yeah, some of the other cheap stuff.
Yeah, but what's your favorite wing sauce then?
I'm a huge fan of the Frank's Red Hot. I'm excited to try. I bought some Texas Pete's wing sauce. I'm just excited to try that one sometime.
By the way, I got a lime sauce of Frank's Red Hot. So it's like it's like
I've seen a couple of them. Yeah,
but I picked it up just for you.
Oh,
it was
so
on the
you do
discount
night?
rack.
Nice.
You would be proud of me for
I
dude
am
night.
proud of you.
Yeah, but what's your favorite place to eat wings then? Because you get Buffalo Wild Wings.
I think Buffalo Wild Wings is like
it's overrated now.
It's
like it's not even fun to go anymore.
Yeah, it's so I'm
But-
trying to, and they've gone up in price so much too. Which
Well,
I mean,
granted,
talked
we
about
know
too. Yeah,
that
we
they
know
have
now.
to.
It's like it is what it is. But I don't.
What was that wing place we stopped in Longmont?
That one is good.
The Wing Hut.
Wing Hut.
It's on off like 17th and.
Yeah, that was a good one. Any of the local ones are always better to me in my mind. Because when you mass produce wings, the problem is like around here where you get wings, although we haven't tried dugouts yet.
Oh, that is a must within the week.
I will say Lazy Dog has some pretty good wings.
Yeah, Lazy Dog has really good wings.
Their original Buffalo's kind of it's fine. It's nothing special.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing I would say about it. But their other sauces are really, really good. Like, cause you got the dry rub one time, I think.
Yep,
It was
I got the
good.
and I like dry rub and I like the boneless wings. I'm a fan of boneless wings.
I like the bone in. I think they taste better. The boneless wings to me are just a chicken nugget.
Well, the chicken nugget has to be covered in really good sauce, though.
That's true.
So boneless wings with really good, Applebee's has been probably my favorite medium wing sauce ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's an incredible medium.
Like original buffalo
flavor, yeah.
That's the thing is there's such variety in the sauces because you can get the Asian style, you can get the buffalo, you can get like the barbecue, you can get the crazy hot.
And that's why Buffalo Wild Wings works, right? Because you can try a bunch of different ones. Night. It's fun.
Their wings are they're fine.
But what do you think is a really good average price for wings? Now that
if you can get them
ourselves.
Under $1 a wing, apparently it's pretty good.
Yeah, if you get under $1 a wing,
which Lazy Dog during happy hour is 65 cents a wing, so you can get 10 wings for $6.50.
Dude, we ate at Lazy Dog last night again. Man, it was popping on the back patio in October.
It was a good night.
It was a beautiful night.
Yeah.
They had the fire going too out there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they have a fire pit out there.
Yeah, and it is just a great place to eat.
It is.
It's become my favorite place to eat in Erie.
I like going there late at night too. I've done that a couple times with some other bros.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've never gotten the invite for that. That'd be blast.
I know.
And they always have a great sports.
Yeah, and they have Pac-12.
That
which
Pac-12
around here's a big deal because it's hard to get the Buffs games.
Yeah, and they had the Astros game on, which I was very appreciative. Okay, what else do we need to talk about? Okay, we want to talk about Dad's movie reviews, and this may be a new segment, so we're filling it out in episode 18. So
we're not going to give you current movie reviews though, because you can go online and Google.
Yeah,
that stuff.
you don't need it.
You got Rotten Tomatoes for that stuff. We're not Rotten Tomatoes.
We're definitely not.
We're talking.
What's your favorite fall?
Yeah, we're talking this kind of stuff, like fall movies or like.
What's your favorite fall dad movie of all time?
Red Dawn.
Yeah. So you got what? You got Rudy, Red Dawn. What is another fall? You have Dead Poet Society might be one.
Yeah. Good Will Hunting.
Mighty Ducks is more of a fall winter.
Yeah.
Cool Runnings would be a more winter.
More winter. Yeah.
Chariots of Fire would be a fall because they're in England.
It's a lot of the sports movies.
It's a lot of the sports movies. But Red Dawn, the classic Red Dawn, is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh yeah. The new one's okay too.
Yeah, the new one's cool. I love the new one. But
Wolverine.
I mean, we were watching as kids and thinking like,
this could happen.
This could be us.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
Granted, I'm in Amarillo, Texas, with no mountains.
Yeah, and I was in Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah, I'd be like, out in the dirt
I don't know
field.
who would come attack Boulder, Colorado, but okay.
Yeah, but it was such a great movie.
It was.
It's Val Kilmer.
No,
The one
it's
that,
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
What's his name? Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. Yep. Dude, yeah.
The mom.
that's really
The
good.
mom from Back to the Future.
Oh, I will throw in another movie though. It's probably actually beats Red Dawn. Is The Outsiders. It was a great book. Middle school. Remember in middle school you read The Outsiders and then you got to watch the movie. You know when teachers didn't want to teach. You know that Friday afternoon, like, oh God,
I had a science
just put the freaking movie in.
Yeah, watch our movie.
Yeah, about something that we read.
Woohoo! I had a science teacher once made us watch a movie about how the moon landing didn't happen.
Oh goodness.
I was like, he was the same science teacher that sat out in his car every lunch break and smoked pot. But whatever.
Good Boulder County science teacher.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man, but actually, The Outsiders was a great book.
Yeah, Outsiders is a good book and it's a good movie. Red Dawn's a good fall one.
Yeah, Stay Gold is The Outsider.
Yeah.
That line. Remember that line?
Yeah, fall movies are fun. A lot of the football movies are fun.
Rudy,
but,
I mean, is a classic.
Yeah.
And then
Rudy.
but Red Dawn has to be up there.
And if you want your wife to watch it with you, you could watch like Rudy. She'd be into that.
Yeah, she would be into that.
Or like The Blind Side.
Or that's such a good fall movie. That's a fall movie.
I know.
You're
about
working
football.
it. Yeah, it's about football.
It's really about football and then Red Dawn.
And The Outsiders, because I thought of that. And I
yeah.
thought it's a great movie. Okay, we need to talk about Erie football. What happened last night with the Erie Tigers?
Boys.
That's my trumpet.
Sorry, they lost.
They did.
I know.
First loss of the season.
7-1 now, right?
Yeah, they lost to Johnstown 22-20, which
Yeah.
must have been a great. It was on
That's
the
a
road.
close game on the road.
At Roosevelt. It's got to be a tough game.
That's got to be a pretty packed game too, a home game, I'm sure for Roosevelt.
Oh, Roosevelt are notoriously great. It's a great football program
because it's Johnstown. I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of like how Erie used to be.
Yeah, it's
And
like
Erie
they
should
play
be.
baseball and football, and they play them year round.
Yeah,
And those boys eat like they play baseball and football year.
and then they're working the farm when they're not
Yeah,
at practice.
And Johnstown's a great town
It
and
is.
great program, great coaches, highly respectable among the 3A class.
Yeah, it's too bad, but I think Erie's got Meade this coming week.
Yeah, they meet at home. It might be the last home game they have.
I think
of
it
the
is because
season.
then I think they're at Frederick the next week after
Yep,
that.
that's right.
So-
We have Meade, which will be the rival, because they are less than 5 miles away.
I think Frederick's really the big rival though.
Okay.
At least it was when I was in high school there.
Well, Meade is like up,
but it's
DLA
another
Rural Road.
one. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
another big rival.
But the loss to Johnstown has got to be painful.
But
you came off of playing really well
they looked good.
when we were there.
Yeah, that last week.
So we understand. All right. It's going to be a great playoff season.
It is, yeah, it really is.
We have a lot of fun. We thank you for following us.
Yeah, thanks for check out our Instagram. We're Dads of Erie. Just search it.
Or-
dadsoferie@gmail.com if
We'd
you want
lo-
to get a hold of us.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
Talk about if you're a man who bathes, a man bath.
Yeah, we want to hear about
We want to
this.
know about the man bath.
And then don't forget, subscribe on iTunes. Just search Dad of Erie on iTunes or any podcast app.
Right.
And then YouTube, check out YouTube because we're doing video now.
And you can see our beautiful radio mugs. We're radio.
Mugs?
We have a radio.
We have a
faces.
face for radio.
We have a face for radio.
We
Yeah,
do.
that was,
It's kind of true.
I was trying to go there, but
All right, enjoy the drive, guys. See you next week.
watch out for the popos.
Whoop, 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 whoop.